Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Clean my workbench up a little bit. Today we got another scrapping video. I'm going to show you how to properly scrap one of these guys. Here, let me just check, see, oh yeah, it's in frame good. Yeah, I'll show you how to properly get one of these scrapped. I need some tools first. Well, first thing I'll do is I'll trim all of this excess stuff off of here. And then we'll go from there. So I'll take off all these ceramic capacitors. Okay, they're removed. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the brackets on here. I'll shut you off for now and I'll resume when I'm done. Okay, I got the brackets off. Now what I want to do is I want to break all these terminals off so I don't get stabbed by them while I'm doing other work on this. So we're just going to tear all these terminals out, like so. Okay, that's done. Okay, next up is the fun part. I broke my hammer today, and I'm not going to replace it because I fixed it so many damn times. It's, I don't know. It's just a pain. I ain't gonna fix it no more. I trashed it. I put it in my metal bin for recycling. So now I gotta use my hatchet. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to tenderize this a little bit. Try to loosen up these plates. There's a lot of varnish on this one. And then after I get that all loosened up a little bit, then I'm going to try prying some of them out. Like the first plate here, I usually use 2 butter knives. The first couple plates are very hard to remove, but once you get 2 or 3 out, it gets so easy. It's crazy. Yeah, but the first getting at the first one is the worst. Trying to get it out. It's just a lot of work. I'm going to try to get down in between it, so it detaches from the other one. Because they put all of this varnish and stuff on here. That's what really makes it difficult. Let's see if we can get this guy started and coming out. Oh, wow. It's in there pretty damn good. A lot of times too, what I'll do is I'll pry up like this in between them, and there we go. You see it coming out? See that? Yeah, I have it started. So then I'll get my pliers in here and I'll pull up on it. And there we go. First one's out. Now these I saved. These go in the metal drawer here, or my metal bin, I should say. They say drawer, I don't know. Yeah, they go in the metal bin. And then, like I said, I just keep continuing on one side doing this, removing these plates. And trying to get them all loosened up. So this varnish. This one's very well varnished. A lot of these transformers are a lot easier to deal with. Once you hit it around on the 4 sides, it does help a lot. And you can see some of the in-betweeners start coming out. There's another in-betweener. Okay, so here's plate number 2. Now definitely we're not going to count them all as I'm taking them out. But yeah, just go through them in the middle again. Try to pry it out. Come on. Let's go in here. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. She's starting to come out now. It says, and the more you take out, the easier it gets. It's just the first couple that are rough. So let me stop you for now until they get a little further with this. So I'm just working this, you know. I call it tenderizing. I'm tenderizing it. I'm trying to break off all the lacquer or whatever they use to cement these plates together. I'm guessing it's lacquer. That would be my best guess as to what type of material they use. But as you can see, it's starting to get easier to remove them now because I got a bunch of them out already. Just keep working them, pulling them out one by one. Alrighty, I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, we're getting near the end here. You can see how much I already removed. I would say a little bit more than 50%. This is where it starts. This is where they really start flying apart, as you can see. So you got to keep tenderizing them. And they just start falling. Come on, baby. There we go. Almost done. There we go. Success. Let's clean this mess up here. Okay, the next step is getting at the copper now. So what I'll do is I'll try to peel away at this, all these different tapes and cardboards and whatever the hell they have on here. I'll rip at it a little bit. Yeah, there's cardboard in here and everything. And you gotta pull all of that off here. As they put cardboard down and then they put the terminals down and then they finish wrapping it after they have the terminals secured to the inside wires and that. Yeah, they go all kind of goofy directions with this tape. This is where it gets messy. Hopefully this stuff starts flying all over the place. And I even sawed it a little bit to help me get through this mess. Looks like there's more cardboard here. Another layer. Yeah, it's a little bit of work, but I mean, if you want to get the copper out of it, this is what you got to go through, you know, to get at it. It is work, like I said. Nothing's for nothing, you know. What I think I'm going to try to do here now, since this is giving me such a fight. Oh damn! I just put this stuff in the wrong barrel. Oh well, I'll have to pull it out. There we go. There we go. Down there. Now we're getting there. Damn. They wrapped this up so damn good. I mean, I've taken a lot of transformers apart already. This one's a bugger. Yeah, this one's definitely a bugger. Well, the reason this one's so difficult is because it has it's a multiple winding transformer, and the more windings you have, the harder it is to deal with all of this, because there's, you know, more terminals, more paper, more coatings. That's why this one's like it is, because like I said, the multiple windings. Well, we're almost down to just copper now. So I'm gonna get this off of here. There we go. That's looking pretty damn good. I was gonna heat it up with my torch a little bit, but I don't think that's necessary. Because like I said, I'm basically out where I want to be right now. Just want to get the rest of this tape off of here the best I can. Get a clear piece here. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we'll start unwinding it. There's one group of windings. One layer of windings from. I just ball it up, put it in a ball. There we go. And that's how I take it to the junkyard, like that. Who's next here? This is a fine wire. I'm going to cut that one off. I don't want that in my way. I got to find where the next layer starts. Is it this one? I've got another layer of tape on here. I'm going to deal with it. Let's get the next layer of tape off if we can. Let me try to find out where the next wire is. I mean, there's a couple different ways you could do this. I could take my cutoff wheel and slice right through here and then just open it up. I mean, that's another way of doing it, but the problem with that is you waste a lot of copper doing that. But what I think I found here, I think I found my next wire. Yeah, here it is. So we'll start unwinding this one. Oops, there it goes, I just dropped it. Let me ball some of this up. It's getting out of hand. Okay, that's another winding out. I hear those damn trains every day. Every day I hear this dead fire engines. It isn't a train going by, it's a fire engine. You would think I would just be able to ignore it, but you really don't. You really can't ignore that. It doesn't work that way. Alright, where's my next winding? Maybe this guy right here. It's looking like this guy right here. Let me open this layer up. Saw it too. Saw it. I'm breaking the wire. Here's my next layer. There we go. Nice. Okay, next layer. Let's do this one this way. We got an old drumstick. One of my old drumsticks. I use them for pegs and everything else. And you can do it like this too. This is a big winding. Yeah, this is not small. There we go. End of another winding. Got some paper here I got to tear off. I don't want to take it to the yard like that. And a little bit of paper here. Ball it up. And we'll ball it up. It's like making a snowball almost. There we go. I got 3 windings out of it so far. Next one. Looks like this one right here. Maybe, no, maybe not. Let me get my next layer exposed here so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Come on. Yeah, all the tape and glue, it's amazing. Let's tenderize it a little bit. Yeah, it might be better if I take my torch to it and just warm it up a little bit, but I really don't want to do that. It probably would make it easier once you warm it up. Just a little. You don't want to burn it. Just want to get it warm. Then this tape comes off a lot easier. Oh, there we go. Here's my next winding. Here we go. Big winding. Okay, that one's out. It just fell to the floor. Clean it up here. Get all this paper off of it. I know you can't see, but I'm trying to get all this paper off. Alrighty, let's ball it up. Some more paper here. Okay, so that was the 4th winding. Yeah, this was a multi-voltage transformer. It could be used in either 120 or 240 volt systems. That's the other reason it has so many windings in it, I guess. Oh, that's coming off nice. Look at that. Alrighty. This looks like the last of the larger gauge wire. I believe I'm correct on that. Sometimes it works better just to pull it out of the center of this. Less paper goes with it when you do that. So I'm gonna get this damn tape here. Almost done. There we go. So that's the last winding of the larger gauge. Ball it up. Just cleaning it off here as I'm going. Okay, so that's what we got so far. And a big mess. Let me put this in the right container this time. My little trash can over here. Well, I think I only have one winding left, which would be the primary, primary always goes on first. I don't know why they do it. That's the way they do it. And the secondary is on top. Or I should say outer layers is usually the secondary. The primary, I believe, is always on the inside. I mean, I'm not a transformer engineer, but that seems to be always the case. The finer wire also is always on the inside. Again, primary. So now this is fine wire. So what do we do with this? Phew. All right, let me work with this a little bit. I'll get back with you. Okay, this transformer had a shield in it. This is a very thin copper sheet. It had one lead attached to it. I just broke it off. So I don't know, was this some kind of a shield, a built-in shield? Yeah, that's copper. That's all pure copper. Like I said, it's like tin foil. You can see where the wire was soldered right there. I'm going to cut that solder piece off because junkyard sees that. They'll say, oh, that's leaded copper. We can't give you full price for it. So again, they're finicky. You got to watch. So I'll put that in my copper pile. Now with this here, what I should do is I should take my hacksaw and just cut right into this. But I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use my grinder. And I am going to waste some material, but I just want to show you sometimes how I do this. There we go, I'm through. Now I'll open it up. See all that copper. Get the hack, get this here, make some noise. Let's start peeling at it. Yeah, it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of work. You have to be patient. All this paper and lacquer doesn't help. But this one is pretty tricky. This one here. Usually this goes a lot easier than you're seeing in this video. Believe it or not, it usually goes a lot easier. I should heat this up with the torch, make it softer and more pliable. is in here. See, cutting it here now, I'm like, it's like they're all starting to get loose. So what I do is I try to gather them all together, like so, on per layer. Gather them all together, and then we'll have to get this paper out of here first. Damn. Yeah, so I'll gather them all together after I get the paper out of there. I'll give them all a twist to keep them together so they're not all flying all over the place. Yeah, this is a bugger. This one is a bugger. All right, let's see here if this will help. See if that'll help a little bit. I don't know. So warm it up. I should just burn it. Honest to God. At this point here, I should just burn it. I said, this one is such the pain. It figures, you know, me doing a video, and then this would have to be the one that's giving me a problem. When all the other times it always goes so smooth for me, and I mean that. You know, I'm not joking. This son of a bitch. Not fun. It's like almost like too much work for the little bit of copper I'm getting, because I mean, I don't know, a couple, maybe 2 ounces or so. It's a lot of work for 2 ounces of copper, and that's if it is even 2 ounces. You know, there's not a lot here. So, I think I'm going to burn it. So. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.